Alright, well, welcome once more to the adventures of various people from the Ardent Citadel. This is Commander Galooby Blooby's perspective that we're seeing now, and they are on a quest to try and Tritium to help fuel the carrier. Since Raven and Luna and Emerald are all indisposed this morning, I figured I'll go ahead and fill the time slot for a bit. Don't promise that I'll be here for hours, but we can at least join us as we explore and try to find something interesting. And as you see, Captain Oracle is with us as well. There you go, buddy. All right, now you gonna let me get the mouse? No. He's gonna fight. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna we'll work this out. Make sure that everything else is hunky-dory. Yeah, alright. So, what we're looking for is... I guess I need to explain a couple things. There's an additional little piece on the screen that may or may not be useful to you, but it's a... it's ED Discovery, which is a tool that I use to kind of help me as I go exploring these worlds. It provides an overview of the system. And I've got it on another monitor over here. I figured I'd share it with you. That is what you're seeing. I can't actually give you a mouse, but it's in the center upper part of the screen next to Captain Oracle's window. Hopefully it's not too obtrusive. Alright, so let's see here. And the Galooby here is an alt of mine. I guess I'll show you what we're in right now. We are in this, the Cookie Dust, an Asp Explorer. It has a unique paint job. This was one of the rewards that you get for winning a Stellar Screenshot Week. Galooby actually did that once. And actually another one of our commanders, Otis D. Blake, won this week. And they got the acid version of this. This, I believe, is the Ice Breakout, Breaking Ice, which is a pretty interesting screenshot set, or rather, I should say, paint job. But what we're here for the moment is we are looking for rings, icy rings that have tritium deposits. And we're dancing around this absorption nebula that the carrier is parked next to, and I will show you that here on the map. So the carrier is parked here, this system, next to this big nebula about 150 light years across. It is unfortunately an absorption nebula, which isn't always clear from the map. You know, when we decided to come down here, we just wanted a nebula that was a bit out of the way, and being one of the few nebulas, relatively few compared to the number of stars, it has been pretty tracked as we've discovered. It's also being an absorption nebula. You know, it's dark. It's there's not much to look at unless you get like here. You know, put the Milky Way on the other side of it, and it looks like you have this giant amoeba beast eating the Milky Way. So we got a few screenshots of that. What we're doing right now is our commanders are just looking around. One, trying to get good views of the nebula, but two, also trying to find places that have a good tritium deposits that are either nearby the carrier or places we can take the carrier and do a mass mining event. When trying to fill a carrier, one player at a time is no fun. Much better if you get 10, 20 commanders together and just annihilate a good tritium deposit. So that's where we're at. We're trying to find that good tritium deposit in this area. Not necessarily looking for tools to help us, but it's much more fun if you scout around the old-fashioned way. So here we go. We're gonna This is a 2 icy rings surrounding a gas giant, and we'll see what we got, if anything. This is how it goes.
Surface scan complete.
Well, there's certainly several interesting deposits, so let's see if anything is of interest to us. You know, if we were closer to the bubble, this stuff would be, you know, literally gold. There are a couple of tritium deposits here. Let's take them out. So that one's way over there. That one, yeah, they're not overlapping. They're just 2 separate tritium deposits, like so. So this is the typical thing that you'll see. It's good to have. You know, if we can't find anything else, these will do. But if what we're looking for ultimately is at least a double overlapping tritium deposit hotspot. So what I'll do is, let me go back over to my e-discovery. And you can actually take notes. I will note that we have 2 tritium deposits, and that way when I go back searching over my data, you know, again, I don't have to search too hard or actually write out notes, which I can't read anyway. Alright, so here we go. Volume max, you can barely hear me. Wow. Well, let's see. Let me look at that. Let me see if there's something going on. Because according to this, the encoder is saying that it's picking up everything fine. Good. I'm gonna, hopefully this won't feedback on people. Alright, I'm doing an audio test here. I just played the stream myself there, Copper, and no, I mean, Copper, I just played the stream here, and I heard myself just fine. So I'm wondering if maybe there may be a local issue. In any case, I have noted this location. There are a couple others in this system. So let's continue. If we get somebody else that happens to be viewing this, if they could pipe up and say if they're hearing me or the audio fine or not, to kind of confirm what Copper's saying, because I really can't find a problem on this end. I'm not saying there isn't. Yeah, Copper's pretty good with this stuff. So let's see. Let's see if there's an ice ring around this one. I did look. I remember looking before. So rocky, icy. Yes, there is one. And then this guy is just an icy body with an icy ring. Perfect. So these 2 are close to each other. That would be 5 and 6. So let's go to 5 first. Just cause. So there are a couple of ways to do it. I'm doing this the hard way. 5. I'm lazy. And you get pointed in the right direction, off we go. Alright. So we'll let this thing kind of motor us over there. That way I can be looking at other stuff. So tritium deposits by themselves are not uncommon. You know, I found probably a half dozen this morning just motoring around to a few systems. What is rare is finding them that overlap. The benefit of having overlapping deposits is it increases the probability of finding good highly resourced asteroids that have strong tritium deposits in them. So you resource quantity high, tritium 100%, that's gold. And if you find those and you have a team mining those, it goes quick. That's what we're after. We're trying to find a way to minimize the effort when we actually decide, okay, this is our target, we're going to go out and mine. We already have several targets if we want to be a little slower by it. It's not a matter that we don't have tritium around here, but finding the ideal spot, I think, is half the fun here. Because after all, we're out here to explore. So hey, there. Anybody can confirm whether the audio level is decent or not? I know that I've got more than one watcher here, so you could just pipe up and say if you can hear me and hear the game audio adequately. And if not, then I have some work to do. I blame everything on Captain Oracle. All right. Ah, look at that. Big, wide rings. Wow. Okay, let's slow down a bit. Yeah, these are pretty spectacular. Look how close to the gas giant they go. And of course, the icy rings have a high albedo. That's simply a term referencing how reflective something is. And the albedo, as you see, you can see these rings. We're pretty distant from the star. They're quite spectacular. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's fire off a probe at the ring. Fortunately, you just need to fire one probe and you get the whole ring. This is a good thing. And you see there are actually two separate ring systems.
Surface scan complete.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing. But you'll notice there's this inner ring, an empty space, and an outer ring. So that's a pretty common configuration. But you don't necessarily notice that there are actually two separate rings there. So let's see what we got. Well, interesting stuff, but nothing that we can use for the carrier. It's a shame that with the galaxy so rich in resources that it's this far out, there's no market. We'd have to. We're just simply looking for fuel to continue. If we load it up with this stuff, we wouldn't be able to take it all back. Alrighty, so that's that one. Let's do the next one, number 6. As I said, let's do this the easy way now. Bring up the system map and pick it. Oh, that was 6. Okay, never mind. Let's do 5. This one only had a single icy ring. The other one was rocky. There definitely won't be tritium in that rocky ring, but this one, maybe so. Alright. Looks like these two are co-orbiting, so it won't be far. And yeah, 48 light seconds. That's not so far. In elite dangerous terms, yes. Alrighty. So again, I'm gonna take it easy on myself. Just take me over there. The Super Cruise assist thing is handy for this sort of exploration where you're jumping from planet to planet. It doesn't take up much weight, and very low power, and it saves just you multitasking, because while you're doing this, you're reasonably assured that you can take a look and do other things. That's kind of what I'm up to here. Looking out over at this e-discoveries page. The tool that I was talking about is ED Discovery. It's one of many tools Ooh, look at that. Yeah, okay, hold on. We're getting close quick. Let's see. So that icy ring. Yeah, so there's a very thin rocky ring. You can kind of see that with a different coloration. That icy ring is most of this outer ring here. So let's take a shot at it and see what we got. Oh, it's a little too far. Yeah, something else I wanted to point out. See this little butterfly over here just to the right of the ring? That is another nebula about 2,000 light years away. An emissions nebula this time. And it's very clear. You can just see it, with the butterfly thing. So I may talk to our other commanders and see if once we get fueled up, we might want to take a jaunt over there just to see what an emissions nebula looks like close up. It's not part of a normal course, but hey, if you see something interesting, that's what we're here for. Let's go check it out. All right, ring, probe. Let's see what we get. And survey says,
surface scan complete.
oh, womp womp, whole bunch of nothing. Such a disappointment. Yep. Big ring, nothing there. No problem. All right, well, that's all that was of note in this system, so I'm going to pick someplace else. As you can see, I've been just kind of dancing around the nebula this morning, going up and down and around it, looking for different angles. So not, no particular plan. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Okay, Captain Oracle has taken a position which usually leads to a fight, because he sees the mouse moving and he starts playing with it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He just grabbed my thumb. Okay. Navigation just became more difficult. So I guess what I'll do is pick a direction from here laterally. Not really looking for new discoveries today, because this place has been picked over pretty good. It's near a nebula. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. And how about here? Let me switch this over to economical. Recalculate. There we go. That looks like a boing, boing, boing. Bounce all around. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is I wanted to get a fair distance away from the carrier so that our commanders with ships with shorter jump ranges can actually get out there and do their thing. If there's anything unique to find, they'll have the opportunity to cover this area that's near the carrier within about 25 light years or so, which is a significant amount of stars. And this, me bouncing around the nebula, is just I'm trying to get to see screenshots of opportunities. But I'm done with that, so now we're going to go looking for ice and tritium. So this is a good way to do it. A little bit away from the carrier. We'll see what we get. Alright. Oh, almost right through that ring. Okay, here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's going to be a Class B. Oh boy. Big boy. And those things are intimidating. This is your poking at them, hitting it towards them. Oh, it's all by itself, man.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, well, let's get some gas.
Fuel scooping complete.
mess with that guy. Say, Copper, if you're still watching, did you get any improvement, or is it still volume very low for you? Alright, wait for it to cool down a bit. Off we go. Nice thing about being near this nebula is that there are lots of stars. There's, you know, all of the stars that were formed in the nebula over time, they're kind of scattered behind it. Well, I'm striking out. I'm finding systems that have... It's really interesting. It's just a kind of an optical illusion, but you see these... What in the world? Two of them. So, you see these straight lines? It's odd. I mean, normally, when you see that, it's an indication of a gas giant and its daughter moons, but it said no, there was nothing else in the system. So what is that? Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Yeah, like I say, usually it's just an optical illusion. The stars happen to line up that way, but when you see two or three like that, I kind of wonder what I'm looking at. So, actually, hold on. Let's kind of get a bearing. My target star is here. These are... It's hard to tell if which direction I'm looking at here. So, yeah, there we go. So if I have the edge of the galaxy there to the left, the short edge, which would be the Perseus arm that we're headed towards with the carrier. Alright, you go over here and look down. There are those lines. Alright, so see if I can find that on the map. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, sorry, man. I mean, let me pull it up and listen to it again here. Let me pull it up and listen to it again here. Yeah, I mean, it does sound fine. Alright, well. We'll keep on rolling then. Okay, so what, yeah, we were looking for this line optical illusion. Let's see. It's kind of level set where we're at. So, like so, back here. That's the edge of the galaxy. That's my target. Down. Okay. See if we can zoom out, see anything. If it is just an optical illusion, which I'm 100% sure it, yeah, I think that's what we're seeing. They just happen to line up. But changing your perspective changes the illusion. Like so. So, yeah, because I'm seeing several that just happen to be. Yeah, it's an interesting random event. So, don't think it means anything, but we'll proceed to the next system and find out. All right, here we go. actually something in this system. We'll find out shortly. "31 bodies. Hey, Christmas came early." And there we go. We have that. Again, optical illusions. Seeing constellations. Alright. We get a little bit of gas. We sip some because we're just doing economical jumps. Get a little distance from the stars so we can do our I don't know, running into an asteroid field or something. And we'll do a scan and see what we see. Scanning. Alright, good enough. We're far enough away. Alright, what we got here? So, this is a gas giant. No ring. It also looks like nobody's been here, so that's always nice. Okay, any moons? No, it's by its lonesome. Poor guy. Looks like we have a fairly complex orbital plane here. Lots of moons around this one. Water-based life. Okay, so that brings up something. I remember reading the other day that the Canon folks, who seem to be a little loopy now, had discovered around gas giants with ammonia-based life, defunct Thargoid probes and sensors and such. The only way to pick those up is to actually do detailed scans of the moons surrounding that thing. So if there aren't a whole many, that gets tedious because usually you don't find anything. But this is water-based life. Haven't heard anything similar about finding interesting things aside from just life signatures, which is something that is pretty common around these guys. What we got here? Don't even see that, really. Okay, so that's that. Didn't see any rings, though. Okay, so what else we got? Another gas giant. What you got there, bud? Rings! And those look like icy rings, too. Nice. Alright. See what we got. Alright. What was the orbital period on that? It's nice to look at the orbital period. This one happens to be 7 days, because that gives you an indication at a glance at how close to its parent body it is. Alright. Alright. Anything interesting there? Anything else? Nope. Alright. See what else we got. Alright. Another gas giant looks like. What is this? That's really got me curious what that is. It's like maybe a small little dense star cluster. Another one with water-based life. Sweet. Okay. A whole bunch of moons. Alright. This is C. We got a double. Only two interesting. Alright. What we got here? Alright, here's Alpha. 2.4 days. Alright, so no life. So I'm not going to visit that. Geological 2. Oops, still got some. Alright. Big rock. Big weird orbit. Yeah, okay. What else we got? Look at this. Big little gas giant with rings. Nice. Also, moons? No moons? Something there. Has a moon. Yeah, poor. Alright. Another gas giant? Looks like a co-orbiting duo. 3 of them. What? rings. Alright, we're good. Lots of moons. Okay. Alright. Here is Alpha, which is 1.2 days. Nothing special. Alright. 2 biologicals. Well, there we go. More biologicals. Something here. That's interesting. These two might actually be fairly close. This is what 3 and 6, or maybe just a coincidence. Yeah, it's probably just a coincidence. They happen to be in line. So this, what the heck is that? Look at one. Then you have that. Yeah, I think it's a star cluster. Just a tiny little star cluster, but I mean, I'm really curious now. So we gotta find one. Yeah, very, very noticeable. Alright. What is that? Yeah, let's see if we can get kind of a better orientation on it. Oh, sorry, bud. To my surprise, Captain Oracle was actually falling asleep in his normal "I'm going to eat you now" position. So it's kind of on the just away from the galaxy there. That's the make sure which end of the galaxy that is. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see if we can get some other clues. Is that our butterfly? Yeah, that's our butterfly down there. So the butterfly, if it is above, alright, and I look towards the tip of the galaxy and then, yeah, alright, so we can find that. That's, you know, the still kind of have to eyeball things. So this is our big galaxy, our big nebula that we're parked next to, and above us is that butterfly, like so. So if I looked up at the butterfly and looked towards the tip of the galaxy, and then down a bit, what is in that direction? So it's over here. And it's not such a whoa. Okay. It's not such a grand object that it's showing up at scale on the map, so it's something we have to kind of drill down to find. Alright. So, how to find it? It's a good question. Okay, hold on. Which of these is the butterfly I'm looking at? It's a good question. Also, I seem to remember that the galaxy was a little. Okay, so let's try looking in this direction. Possibly this. No, that's, both of these are nebulas, and sometimes a nebula, a star-forming region, is associated with a star cluster trailing behind it as the nebula travels through the galaxy. You know, it's pumping out stars, and the stars. That's how you get star clusters. That's, you know, for example, the Pleiades. It's like that. I'm determined to find it. The question is, I'm not sure how best to go about it because I'm not seeing it. Doesn't seem to be a way to trace it. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's try this. Let me see if I can find a star that's in that direction. Alright. So let me go back to my course. Okay. And my guess, let's try this again, was if I looked at our butterfly, like so. The question was, which butterfly? Yeah. Let's verify that spotting again. Oh, actually, hold on. It kind of is in the direct. Well, that's a star. Too bad you can't just select stars, right? Tip of the galaxy over there. Okay, that's the wider butterfly. See that other one. But anyway, yes, that is the wider butterfly up top. That's the one nearby 2,000 light years. Okay. Well, let's take a guess. Here's my bulbs, right? Okay, big butterfly above. Kind of still in the plane of the galaxy. So let's pick a star in that direction. Yeah, that one. And see if that's even close. It is not. So hang on. That is way over here. Okay. Well, that gives me an idea where to start looking again. Okay. Let's pick this one. Okay, that's getting better. Alright. Let's pick this one. Well. Yeah, if I want to get something that's actually pointing in the direction, I need to, yeah. How about that? That's much better. Okay. too far. Okay. This direction. Oh, I like the sector name. We're going to leave that star, and then let's do our scans for ice, and then we'll just kind of hop in that direction, star by star, until we kind of get there. So let's see, we're looking for ice. Let's get back on task. Here. Okay, what do you got for me? You have icy rings, so you're a good start. Alright. We've got a motor over to that. Oh, look at that. Looks like a fairly smallish ring system here. What I like to do with the Super Cruise thing is, as I approach, turn off the Super Cruise assist and then point at a point that will not crash me into anything. Let's fire up the probe and see what we got here.
Surface scan complete.
Look at that. All sorts of stuff. So, 1 tritium, all sorts of fun. 2 tritium deposits. 0.81, 0.30. They are not overlapping. Okay, that's the near one. Far ones on the other side. So yeah, 2 tritium deposits though, so not bad. All right, let's see what else. Co-orbiter, I think also had an icy ring. Tell me about it. Metal Ridge Icy. So yeah, let's go check him out. There we go. Shoot. Yeah, close enough that you can make out the ring from here. Just problem with Captain Oracle in this position is he's blocking the throttle, so I'm not sure if I'm going to crash into it or not, but I guess we'll find out shortly. Many stars out here. When we were passing through the void between spiral arms, there's a much different picture. And of course, as you approach the core, it gets even more spectacular with the number of stars. Young stars, the A's and B's, and O's, that are just, blowing you away everywhere. Black holes, you name it. So this was definitely a stellar forgery around near this nebula. That's what we're seeing here. All right. Yeah. Colorful gas giant. I like it. So we're in range. Alright, let's take a shot of that ring.
Surface scan complete.
Oh, nothing. Oh, there is something there. Hold on. It's just so bright. Okay, let's see what we got. We have two, okay, well, not nothing, 2 tritium hotspots. They are not overlapping, though. That's our one. And there's our other. They're on opposite sides of the gas giant, so. But they're there. So we have 4 tritium deposits in system so far. Not bad. Okay, so let's keep looking. This guy. Rocky Icy. Okay, so he has an icy ring. And typically with the Rocky Icies, don't have much luck, but we'll find out. He's a good distance away, so let's kick in our... It's starting to get a little messy with all of the returns that we have. Yeah, interesting. He's just so happens to be around the direction of that cluster that we're interested in. Or maybe that's just him and his moons. Motoring over there. He is. He absolutely is. Hey, Fila there, would you, what is the audio like from your perspective? Can you hear me clearly? Is the audio low? Copper was having some issues earlier. We're just trying to confirm whether it's my end or his end. What is going on? Okay, well. That is strange. Okay. Alright. Let me try a little bit of gain on my end and see if that actually helps the situation. Yeah, I'm with you there. You know, there's no sense. Let's see. So this is. Although, yeah, those phases are loud, for sure. Yeah, the strange thing is when I'm looking at my mixer here, you know, I'm pegging it with you know, with voice and such. So I wonder if there's something else. We're getting closer to this gas giant. Look at that. Something else that might be interfering with it. I gotta pay attention to where I'm going here. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at this ring here. Nice and bright. Good albedo.
Surface scan complete.
There's something. Alright, what we got? Got it. Okay. I think you can do that pretty easily. How about here? Does that help at all? Alright. So, low temperature diamonds. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. No tritium here. And we got one more with rings. This guy way out there. Okay. And he's a bit of a drive too, so. Over yonder. Okay. As I told Copper earlier, when I listen to it myself and play the stream back, it sounds fine to me. How about right here? This is kind of halfway up that scale. This is good having feedback, you know, to get these things level set. So, oh yeah, we're headed over there. So he's a good distance away. Super cruise sits in orbit. All right. So game was pumped up a little. Voice is pretty much maxed at this point. So hopefully we have a good balance there. Okay. Well, how about here? All right. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, you can't see him, but well, actually you can. Yeah, you can. It's Captain Oracle is doing the cat hiding his eyes with his paws, and that's his indication that I know you're playing this game, man, but really I'm trying to sleep. So I'm just kind of glad he's not putting up a fight, because then it'd be impossible to drive. All right, hey, thanks, Bill, and sorry about that, Copper. If you're even still watching this thing. I may have an opportunity to investigate why the volume is the way it is, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. So I guess what I need to do is also these guys, pump them up. You probably can't hear them at all. Okay. There we go. Followed it. You were right. Yes, you were right all along. That's right. That's what that is the benefit of having another pair of ears, and so. So when I listen to the stream myself, I'm listening to it from Twitch. Now that's what had me confused, because when I listened to it, it sounded okay to me, but it's also that is playing through the same sound system. So there's something to having just a completely different setup to vindicate, as Copper puts it. Whoa, well, we're gonna get sliced with the rings here. Hold on. Need to slow it down. Oh yeah, that's what I was afraid of. There's a big buzzsaw. Okay. So let's see here. Check these rings out and see what we got. Oh, they weren't far. Yeah.
Surface scan complete.
Okay. One tritium deposit. So there were a lot of single tritium deposits in this system. It's a good system for that. But so let me take a note. Probably like 7. So save that. There we go. So I'll be able to search that out later. All right. Yeah. So I appreciate the level set, and that I may need something like that for our Lord of the Rings stream, because I use a different setup for it whenever I do the encoding. So we'll look at that Sunday. May I ask somebody to help me out with that. It's that thing over there. Well, okay, I've already gotten myself distracted. Let's go after one interesting stellar phenomena at a time. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's get past this thing. I know what I was looking at wasn't a... something in system. So, yeah, let's see here. Let's see if we can get an eye on it again. Okay, there's our butterfly. The Magellanics. That back there, by the way, is the big nebula, the absorption nebula that we're in. I know it's black on black, but you see the bit on top that's kind of eating away at the Milky Way galaxy. And down here below it is the rest of it, where it's kind of actually hiding stars that are on the far side of it. Okay. Yeah, thank you, C. And then we can have Fila here tell us what you hear or don't hear. There it is. Yeah, that. Okay, so what's going on here? Alright, now I see it. Why didn't I see it before?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
And there I heard C. Fila, how'd that sound to you? Okay, excellent. I turned up the gain on that as well, just in case. So it's kind of the same gain as the microphone. All right, good. This is good stuff. It's good stuff. It's always good to have a sanity check. All right, so I'm going to jump to this next system and see if we still see that, dipper formation up here, because we're trying to track down what that is. And if not, I'll jump back to this system and we'll, regroup.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alrighty. Oh, excellent. Okay, that works. Jump, jump, jump. Here we go.
4, 3.
No whammies, no Thargoids. I think this character is safe from Thargoids. There's no Guardian equipment on the cookie dust. But Marcus, he's got all sorts of Guardian gear. I don't think the Thargoids would be much impressed with him. Alright, so let's get a sip of gas here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, let's see if we can find our...
Temperature critical.
Oh, okay. Calm down. Is there anything here? Yeah, alright. Get a little bit distant from our star here and try to see if we can spot that object again, or cluster. Okay, there's a star. There's our big nebula that we're near. Our butterfly ought to be above us. There's our butterfly. I remember a thought if you looked down for the butterfly and looked out. Well, shoot. I see something. Maybe I need to go ahead and no, that's Canis, man. That's a galaxy. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of stars, but I don't see that tight cluster. Hmm. Let me map what we got. Then I'll go back to the previous system and see that. Oh, see the thing is still there. All right. We got here. We got a big gas giant. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Nothing's really out of the ordinary. There is a ring system there. Oh, ooh, this is interesting. What's this? Ta-da-da-da! Water World. Time to go watch a movie. All right. The gas giant looks like.
System start complete.
Yeah, so short and set. Whoa, look at that. Eccentric as hell. All right. So definitely going to scan that water world. Terrestrial water world. No one's discovered it. Nice. Okay, let's go check it out. It is a little cold. Gravity's great. Atmospheric. Ouch. That's messy. 638 atmospheres. Okay. Yeah, we're not going fishing there. Nice thought. I don't know about you guys. That's what I'm out here for. I'm looking for a place to go fishing. We will have the galaxy's best catalog of fishing destinations and species to catch and avoid. Because, park your ship on, throw your hook over the side and then get swallowed up by the Leviathan. That's no fun. But you can publish a book with all our discoveries. Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty close, actually. Yeah, you can tell that thick atmosphere. It's not going to be a place you want to land so much. And despite that heavy atmosphere, its composition, it's not a greenhouse. How many? 7. So it's a big planet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how much that gets us. Ooh, ugly.
Surface scanned by 50%.
At least we got the one side. So I just have a hard time getting spot on where I want on the far side shot. But if I can get the center, then we're golden. Alright, probe. Hey, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Oh, you're killing me. Missed it by 1%. And that was a perfect shot, too. Oh, man. Okay. Well, just need to grab one more. See about there. I'm really glad they decided to, with this probe scanning minigame, not limit the number of probes that you could have. There it is. That worked. Okay. Because, how the heck, when you're out here in the middle of the Milky Way, are you going to replenish your probes so easily? And they took pity on us, the Explorer group. So we have essentially infinite probes. Oh, come on, there it is. Rocky and ice, so icy rock. I didn't select it. We're going there. Thank you. All right, a little bit of a distance. Motor us on over there. Yeah, hold on here. There we go. Looking for that. So we are approaching another gas giant with intent to scan the rings. See what we can see. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's so dim, I think. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's just not coming into view. I'm not sure what that was. I thought were the rings. Okay. Okay. We're close enough. Let's fire off a probe and see what we get. Okay.
Surface scan complete.
All right. Nothing. Okay. Well, yeah. And we have a big gas giant over here. Let's find out what we got this here. It's got icy rings. It's got rocky icy. All right. Rocky icy it is. And it's fairly good distance behind us. Still looking around for our potential cluster. Oh. Captain Oracle is dreaming. He's doing those little motions that dogs and cats and other animals do when they're in REM sleep. No, I was awake. I shouldn't have commented on it. Second time I've seen that. There are several interesting things that I want to check out. Like I've seen this in several systems, and it's very difficult to make out. But in the center of the screen is what looks like a small nebula, a planetary nebula, perhaps a supernova remnant. I'm very curious about that. Got something ominous looking over there. But it's probably just a distant nebula. Now this is kind of how I decide where I want to go. I just look around, say, oh yeah, that looks interesting. And sit over there. And we're still making way towards our the nice gas giant over yonder. I'm thinking is that maybe the little Dipper cluster has gotten lost in this larger cluster that we seem to be entering. It seems plausible. Hey, bud. How are you? How are you? Give me a high five. There you go. Good boy. Hey, the rings. The rings are in view, so we can slow down a bit. All right. No. No, I have to wait till the rings are... There we go. Okay. Let's check these guys out.
Surface scan complete.
So... Well, there's an interesting deposit, but no tritium. So this system's pretty dry. Now we have to figure out where to go next. Okay, so we were back here. This one was approximately in the direction of that cluster formation. It may simply be this. Just a bunch of stars close together. What was striking about them was they all seemed pretty bright. So maybe if I filter the view, just bright stars. That might help. And look at that. Go back even further. It was quite distant. It might be these guys. Large number of blues in this direction. But these guys are right all together. Not a major cluster, but yeah. I think it's kind of what we're looking at then. There we go. So this is apparently that, see what this is. That's way over there. Trying to select this thing, and the map is moving as I select it. Ever since Odyssey, the interacting with the map has been a bit kludgy. Okay. Well, let's continue on. Vaguely in this direction. Maybe we'll spot that formation again. And again, we're not in a hurry, so... Alright, good deal. Hang on. I didn't recalculate. Come on. There we go. It's better. Alright. Aha, there we go. We have a star.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, so we may have other interesting things there. Go through this survey. It didn't look like there's going to be anything really spectacular here. There's a lonely biological. Oh. And 5 here are very close together. They're also very tiny, so what we got here? All right. Oh, where's this last one? All right, gotta do it the hard way. So what I'm doing is, if a body has an eccentric orbit, not on the plane, you just do the old African elephant search. You start with the sun, head right until you're back to the sun. Go up, head right. There it is.
System scan complete.
Ta-da! All right, moving on to the next.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. Lots of stuff in this system. Let's get lined up for our next jump, and then we'll do a quick scan. Oh, look at that star way off in the distance. Oh, there we go. We got a big gas giant. Let me rotate a bit so you can. Yeah, there you go. On the right of the screen, you can see where there's going to be a gas giant and some moons. Maybe that's around a star. So, yeah, quite a bit into the system. It's interesting looking. All right, so let's start. Yeah. Okay. Illogical. What? Why? Okay, the cat is attempting to adjust the scan here. Okay, okay, bud. Hang on. I got you. We were doing good when you were just kind of chilling. Let's see. Geologicals. We got your asteroids, your mambas. Maracas, I should say. That's really what they sound like. And okay. A lot of metallic content in this system. Pick up here. Oh, there's a biological there. All right. Hmm. Okay, what's going on? Star and its stuff. There's nothing really. We're looking at another optical illusion, or what is going on with that line over there? Because I would have expected that line to correlate to the planets that we just scanned, but it doesn't. Maybe this is a bug. Maybe it's just offsetting. Maybe. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll motor over there and find out. Do that after we finish scanning this other stuff. All right. So you gotta find it. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Interesting looking. All right. Things are kind of scattered all over the place in the system. All right. All right. We'll do it this way. There we go. We'll get there. Gas giant. No rings. Okay. Haven't really found any rings at all so far. ABC1B.
System scan complete.
Alright, let's head over to C and see what happens to those, to that line. C actually isn't all that far away. So there were lots of bodies orbiting C. That I think should be that line there, but it's just not rendering properly, or maybe it's something else. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with C. Yeah, look at that. It disappeared. So apparently that was a bug. That's a little frustrating. It teased me with that, and because I'm the sort to go track it down. Maybe that's what we got in the other system. Yep, and our line is gone. So those were C's satellites. Alright, fair enough. On to our next system.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
God, star right in the face.
fuel scooping.
23 bodies, nice.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, so let's head over this direction. Get away from this guy so we can do some scanning. Yeah, look at all those stars. Big cluster up ahead of us. Alright, so what we got. Captain Oracle, he's awake. He's prowling. Biological, 3 geologicals. Interesting. What we got here? Well, looks like a system with some life in it. Yeah. Anything else around here? Nope. We do have something. What are you? Oh, cool. Okay. He's got icy rings. Excellent. Alright, so what else we got here? Should be paying attention. Geological. Not a. Hmm.
System scan complete.
Another ring. So we got a couple of bodies with rings to check out. Nice. Alright. Yeah, this guy's fairly complex. Like it. So, let's see here. This one is right there. So we approach the first of the two bodies with rings in this system. There we go. Oh, that's nice. It avoided trying to crash me into something. I appreciate that in an autopilot. Far away from our parent star, so quite dim. Alright, check out this ring.
Surface scan complete.
There's something there. Tritium. Just a single tritium hotspot. Huh. Well, okay. So good. So let's find this other one. This was actually an icy body with a nice ring. Always an interesting combo. Smaller rings, but they can have overlapping tritium deposits too. No reason not to. Bit of a motor over there. Hmm. 5,000 light seconds. Wow. A bit of a drive to this one. Mhm. Mm. Had an interesting experience the other day. I was driving home from work and I came across a subway with a drive-through, which is not something I've ever seen before. So, okay, I went up there and had this pleasant voice that told me, touch the screen to enter your order. And sure enough, it was all touch screen to make all of your selections. And it was quite efficient, worked out great. Everybody's getting drive-through these days, but I guess it makes sense for a subway. With COVID, they really needed to adapt quickly. So that's how they did it, at least in places they could afford it. I imagine it's not a cheap system to implement. Where are we? Is this one? There we go. Wow. It's very, very dim. Rings are edge on here. Let's see. Oh, look at those. They're very, yeah, the rings are gorgeous on this thing. Nice. All right. I think we're close enough. Almost enough ring there to make a whole nother planet.
Surface scan complete.
We got something. And it is low temperature diamonds. Well, all right. Well, that's all we needed from this system. And we'll jump on to the next.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping complete.
Interesting. The target star is behind us, so it gave us quite the zigzag in the road there. All right. Let's take care of these. Oh, there are multiple. Okay, well, I guess we'll deal with it. More asteroid fields. All the asteroid fields. There we go. Okay, buddy. Water magma. Okay. Lonely little biological. Alright, what else we got? There's a gas giant out here someplace. Alright. There we go. Ah, and he's got a ring. Nice. Alright. Let's see if anything else pops up.
System scan complete.
Just that one ring. Okay. Well, let's go check it out. What was this? Sort of rings were those? Rocky metal rich, so not what we're interested in. Alright. On to the next one.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping
Alright.
complete.
And it should be good. So what we got? Old in space. This looks like our gas giant. It's not. Huh. Okay. Yeah, shoot. Looks like he's around the other side of the star. Just my luck. Does that include our gas giant? There he is. No ring, though. You got moons? No moons. Alright, so I gotta get that star out of the way. Way to do that is pitch 90 degrees and go, go, go. And there it is, out of the way. Do that is out of the way enough. Yep, that works. Okay.
System scan complete.
Yeah, I didn't see anything with rings at all. Big gas giant. So we'll move on. All right.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
All right. And boom, star.
System scan complete.
Oh man, one lonely star. Gosh, poor guy. All right. Well, on to the next then. I wonder if we can see the nebula from here still. Yeah, kind of make it out. Believe that's it center screen. We've moved quite a ways from it at this point, but it's still massive. Black on black, hard to see it. On to the next star, and we'll see what we see.
Four, three, two, one.
Take a little sip, and then we're off again.
Fuel sweeping.
Oh, wow. 37 bodies, huh? This ought to be interesting. Well, hello there. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it needs a little explanation. So, this is the breakout, ice breaking. I forget what exactly it's called. But but I think you're aware of the Frontier community managers. They have a stellar screenshots competition. Runs every week, and the idea is that the commanders in Elite Dangerous create screenshots and submit them, and they pick a few that they really like and feature them on the forums and on their Twitch stream that they do now bi-weekly. And during the course of our exploration here, let me slow down. I think we're far enough away. During the course of our exploration here, we've been taking lots of screenshots. So I've been submitting a couple every week. And so far, 2 of them have actually won. One was from Galooby Palooby here. And the other just this week from Lunas, Commander Otis D. Blake. The reward for winning that is a custom paint job that can only be obtained by winning that contest, and this is one of those. This is the ice is actually, let me get a little closer. So it's normally it's just a black paint job. Yeah, I like it's cool. Yeah, it's gratifying to have 2 of us have won, since we've been on the expedition. So I'm, it's good stuff. What's interesting about this one is that it glows in the dark. You've got this. The ice is actually like it's encrusted on the ship, and it's just cracked out of it. And so you can see how it just kind of wraps around one side of it. Interesting thing, one of the landing gear is right there, and when the landing gear deployed, the ice seems to have creeped up into the landing gear bay. So it's an interesting effect. There's I think the Otis one was the acid version of this, which I imagine is similar, except green and glowy and probably dangerous looking. I'm sure he got the acid one because his winning screenshot was him parking his ship in one of the engines of the carrier, and we called it, getting a tan. So yeah, he lives dangerously. I think the third one's like a fire version of it. But there you go. That's what you get for winning Scuttle screenshots. So, unfortunately, given everyone's been really busy, we haven't had as many screenshots the past week or 2. You're actually right. Absolutely right. That's correct. But, we keep plugging at it. Oh, there's going to be something interesting here. Look at that. It's Waterworld, it looks like. Okay. So what have we got? Ooh, bunch of stuff. All right. What do we got here? There's our water world. It is rather large, 2 Gs, 27 atmospheres, ammonia atmospheres. So yeah, don't really want to go fishing there either. 2 water worlds. They're orbiting each other. Nice. So this one has a nitrogen atmosphere, much better. Oxygen, nitrogen. 0.47 atmospheres, smaller, 0.64 Gs. I like this one. We can go fishing there. So that's 4 alpha. 4 primary is like, unless you want to clean your ship. All right. Now, what are you doing here? There's a biological there. Okay. Kind of a lonely biological. Looking for stuff. There we go. We found stuff. Okay. What are you orbiting? Gas giant. Nice. Bunch of moons. Oh, was that alpha? Yeah. 1.4 days, so it's kind of casual. 2 geologicals. No. I see geologicals. Nope. Nope. Alright, looks like we have another gas giant out there. See if we can find him. There he is. Buried by moons. Hey, we got rings. Not sure any of those are icy. We'll find out. Alright, there's another gas giant out there too. Alright. Here's Alpha. 6.5 days. That's not going to be worth it. Charlie. Alright. Nope. 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 God, look at all these moons. It's just a... Yeah, talk about your Congo line. Aha! So 12J has a ring. Nice. So that's something to check on. So we have one more gas giant. And there he is. Couple of geologicals.
System scan complete.
Okay, so there's some rings to check out here. Alright. We had... Oh, come on. Wow. Okay, so we had 2 water worlds to map. We'll do those first. And we'll check out these various and sundry rings. There are only, what, 1, 2? 2 rings? Yeah. 3 rings. Interesting, we have a moon with rings orbiting a gas giant with rings. Okay, yeah, good. 3. I should remember that. Alright. Where's that first one? Did I give it? I lost him. I did select it, didn't I? Oh, sorry, bud. Didn't mean to punch you. Yeah, I don't think you even noticed. Alright, what are you doing here? Thank you. There it is. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Right behind us. Reasonably. And my supply of caffeine has warmed to room temperature, which is not the end of the world, but okay, so we've got 2 water worlds, one orbiting the other. We will map them both in short order here. See what it looks like as we approach them. would be the moon, the smaller of the two. That's the one where I think we can actually go fishing. But this is the one that had the ammonia atmosphere, the larger of the two. So, let's get to mapping. It says 7 probes. There we go. Four. 5. Let's see what that gets us.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Yep. All right. So we want one there and there. I hope. Well, it was a nice thought. Okay, fine. How about there? Already blown the efficiency bonus. Damn. All right. Sure, 7 probes, right. It lies. Yes.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, so that's water world number 1. Let's do number 2, which is the moon of this one. Quite resplendent. It's not all that small. I'm reminded of the Futurama episode, the very first one, where they say we're going to the moon and Fry is counting down like it's going to be expected to be a long, difficult journey. 10, 9, 8, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, they're there. Kinda like that. Oh, look at this one. Yeah, there's all sorts of... got an active atmosphere. I love it. Stormy seas with which to make your fishing interesting. It says 6 probes here. 2, 3, one right down the middle. 4, 5, 6. See what we got.
Surface scanned by 50%.
That'll do it.
Surface scan complete.
Okay. We have scanned the water worlds. Yeah, I like the look of this one. I'm sorry, bud. See if we can get a decent shot there with it, with the sun off in the distance. Hmm. It's kind of hard to. Yeah, we don't need the aspen in the shot even. Maybe not all of it. Just taking lots of screenshots. You find that's just like any trip, right? You know, if you're on, see something interesting, you want to take a picture of it. Okay, so 2 water worlds. Let's check on these. Still looking for gas with the carrier, so let's see what we got here. Metal icy, no ring. This one has. And then this one. What's going on here? Just an icy ring. Landable planet? Really? Oh, beautiful. Yeah, hopefully we'll find a spot to land where the ring is visible. So all 3 had icy components. So let's go check them out. I found a place to land, and that's probably will hopefully be interesting to see. And motoring over to possible target number 1. Okay, bud. Cat's been really well behaved here. I know I just jinxed it. Yeah. Alright, we're approaching our first possibility, and of course, Captain Oracle stands up right in front of the view screen. You just to reposition himself. Okay, alright. That's okay. We can do that. Yeah, he's not in attack position, so we're good. Alright. Approaching this one. Yeah, there we go. I can see it now. A lot of its moons are really tightly packed around it. That's interesting. It used to be one of the moons that orbits just inside the rings. Or maybe that was a gravity circle. Let me look. Oh, that's just the ring itself that I'm seeing. Alright. Close enough. Yep. Here we go. And survey says...
Surface scan complete.
There is a tritium deposit. Just one. Still, you know, that's not nothing. Alrighty, let's look at our next prospect. This is the part that I'm kind of looking forward to, because this moon is landable and has a ring, and those are quite unusual and usually pretty spectacular. Orbiting a gas giant with a ring, that's even better. Alright, way over there, huh? Alright, we're making some progress there. I'm actually having to kind of keep Captain Oracle off the controls here. He keeps stretching and moving the mouse, and that has some impact. Let's see what we got here. Able to see something 1,000 light seconds out, and that's pretty impressive. Wonder if we're just seeing all the moons packed together, the orbiting lines. Alright. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright. So many moons. That one with the eccentric orbit is the one other body with the ring, the landable body. So we'll be heading there next, I believe. Okay. Here. Distant from the star, it's kind of hard to make it out. Okay. There we go. Can just barely make the ring out now. Right up there. Alright. Yeah, it's just way dark. Should be safe to... Yeah, here we go. What we get? It's so dark, unfortunately, that we're probably not going to be able to see it from that other moon. Oh, wow. All sorts of stuff. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Anything useful to us. 2, 3 tritium deposits. Okay, well, let's see if they're the sort of thing that we need. Okay. Well, I'll be damned. We have a double overlap here. Nice. Okay. And the third one just off to the side. I'd be more excited if it weren't so dark. mining in the dark is no fun. I mean, yeah. It'll be an interesting show for sure, but this might be our spot. All right, well, let's write it down. And where's my thing? Ah, the wonders of Discord. See how far away that all this is? Not. It's not what I needed. Okay, that's what I want. It probably is, actually, yeah. And you thought it was hard to drive over frozen ice. Imagine digging deep into the earth and seeing nothing. They'll have a little intro, where, the narrator goes, blind mole mites have been doing this for their entire lives. It should be not be so difficult for humans, as adaptable as they are, to adapt to these conditions. Let's see how well they do. And then screams of horror and terror as they actually try it. Yeah, I could see that being an interesting show. That's what I want to see. So that's our potential spot. Way out yonder. Okay. I'm going to note it in our POE B21 012 double. Alright. That way we can find it later. Double overlaps are rare. Triples and quads are very, very ultra rare. So this is good. This is a good find. We may not find another, but this is what I want to see. I want to see what this looks like. Alright, great. We may be back here to mine. But hopefully there's something that we can take screenshots of out yonder. Of course, Captain Oracle's covering the throttle again, so And we'll just have to kind of use the force. I'm guessing this spot is 150 light years from the carrier. We'll look at the map here in a moment. That's not so bad. What we will do in that case is jump the carrier here, and then we can proceed with the mining up without having to, haul the tritium back and forth so much. Yeah, I like the idea of the blind mining as a audio podcast, because that gives you the full effect, right? We're approaching it. Don't overshoot it. Don't overshoot it. So let's see what we got. Still can't see it. Okay, can see the planet. I still don't know about the rings, though. Hang on. This is not cool. I know the rings are there, I just can't see them. Okay, I think I catch a glimpse of them there. Oh man, look at that.
Surface scan complete.
I would have run right into him. Whee! Okay, so what do we got here? Nothing in this ring system, but I want to land. Is it landable? Yes, it is. And see if we can see the rings from the surface, because that's a pretty good show. I don't think there was anything. Let's pull up the full spectrum. Yeah. So, actually, pull up my Elite ED Discovery helper, and it'll tell me what we saw here earlier. Okay, so there were no geo or bio contacts, so no reason to map the surface. I may just do it anyway since we're here. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and map it, and then we'll land and see what we see. Alright. 6 probes, really? It's that big? Yeah. The ring's very much in the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can pull it off. Like that. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Still 0.29 Gs, so it should be quite landable.
Surface scan complete.
See if there are any contacts on the surface. No contacts. Alright, let's go take a peek. So let's decide where we want to land. The optimal spot would be a place that we can see those rings. Maybe also, yeah, the parent gas giant's way over there. You can barely make it out. And the star, God, you can, yeah, it's like just a little spot in the sky. Okay, well, it's probably then what we want to do is hit a horizon so we can look up and see the rings, probably one of the poles, so you're looking down at the rings rather than have them edge on. Alright, I think I see a spot then. Let's do this. Alright. It doesn't really matter which pole. This would be the easier one to reach, I think. I don't want to go on the Terminator so much. Alright, how about there? Yeah, okay. Yeah. We can do this. And of course the throttle'll still be hidden by Captain Oracle, so we can still do this. I barely see it. Yeah, I'm concerned about not being able to see the thing, but we'll see what we see.
Orbital flight engaged.
You can find some of these blind miners in the dark down here. That might actually be the title of a new game down the road. That looks rocky as hell. Yeah, that looks rugged and messy and... Oh well. Doesn't look any better over there either. When they say landable, you know, what a mess. We're here. So let's do a hover and look around and see if we can even see that ring with as dark as it is. Can you give me the... Yeah. Yes, you can. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. It'd be better if the lighting, if we were closer to the star, but yeah, you can see it. A little dark rainbow over the asps there. Barely see the pilot in there. Now for a place to land. Look at this. Well, it looks like there are a couple of plateaus here and there. See if we can find one. Has to be big enough. Yeah, like right there. We don't know what we're going to see when we get there, but let's find out.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, like I said, it's a mess. It looks like it's smooth. It kind of slopes up. We'll see what it says. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, let's move forward a bit. The autopilot tries to find a spot to land, and well, we'll let it do its thing. It's not always all that successful, but maybe. Yes. Good job. Good job. Well, I'm not taking the SRV out riding in this. It's an invitation to fall into a ravine. So let's just take a few steps around, looking for those miners in the dark. Here we are. All right. So oh, there it is. I was looking for my ring. Oh yeah. Fila, we were talking about the ice going up into the gear bay. Yeah, there it is. It just kind of wraps around and tries to crawl in there. Let's see, I wonder the gravity is. Yep. Yep, just taking pictures. So one of these might actually turn out to be pretty decent. The idea is you take 10 times as many pictures as you're going to use. Yeah, just to give folks a sense of scale, this is the cockpit, the ASP here. Yeah, you can actually see that's the pilot's chair and station. Let's see if I can, with that illuminated. Show you how big the ASP is. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized ship. up a bit. That's a spooky shot. Wonder where the pilot went. Can't actually go in there. Okay. Again, just staging, taking photographs. I kind of like the spooky aspect of this shot here. Seeing the empty pilot's chair. There are additional seats, like this one right there. But we're not going to be able to get a good spooky shot of that one, I think. The ground here has an unusual tint to it. Maybe sulfur. And just rugged as all heck. And we have these occasional plateaus where we can land, but you don't have to go far before you're in some sort of crazy valley or... come to think of it, this might be an interesting place for canyon running with fighters or adders. Go check on one of these. So many stars, I love it. Maybe. If nothing else, yeah, it makes for an interesting obstacle course for SRVs. One thing we were looking for were some high G worlds to practice high G landings. Ooh, nice sheer drop. But the canyon here is pretty enclosed. What we would need for canyon runs are long canyons and connect to each other in like ribbons. Let's head back to the ship, and I think I've gotten all the pictures that I want. Yeah, I definitely want to take the group up there. That nebula, the natural emissions nebula. So you can see both types. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You're all right. You got a in-cockpit shot here. Oh, good. Yeah, you can make out the... Excellent. That's not too bad. Not too much you can do with a view here. Look around a little bit, but that's about it. All right.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Landing gear retracted.
Rugged. Isn't there something... well, I guess, yeah. May need a little bit more altitude for it. I don't really see any terrain that fits the qualifications for connected canyons. It's just a wrinkled mess. Let's climb out, and I think this is where I'm going to park it. So we got some decent shots. We found a Tritium double overlap, which is super cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
I do need to establish how far it is from the carrier first.
2, 1, engage.
Hope I'm not running into the rings. I'm not. Okay, good. Some icy spots that might be smoother. Yeah, yeah, just an interesting place, but well, it does look like a long canyon there. All right. So let's see how far from the carrier this is. Yeah, 134 light years. Not too bad. All right. Well, we'll think about mining up there. Well, folks, thanks for watching. I think I'm going to take a break at this point. I know these guys normally go to 2 o'clock, but I started early, so I feel justified. Thanks for the audio level set from Fila and Copper, and you all have a good day, and some of you I will catch on later. So, take care.